Star Wars, Ryan Gosling, Disney, the biggest franchise on the planet. And they wanted her. They called her. They offered her the role. She had just won the Oscar. The whole world was watching. And she said, no, not maybe. Not let me think about it.
No, just like that. Why would anyone do that?
Why would the girl who spent 10 years fighting for every role turn down the one thing that could change everything? Stay with me. Because what happened next, nobody talks about. And by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why she did it. And you'll respect her for it. She didn't come from money. She didn't have connections. No famous parents. No industry godfather. Just a girl from LA who loved acting. That's it. For 10 years, nobody really noticed. Small roles, background work, forgettable characters. She showed up, did the work, went home, showed up again. While other girls her age were getting magazine covers, she was getting rejection emails. But she never stopped, not once. And then one night, everything changed. The Oscar stage, the whole world watching, her name called out loud. And in that moment, with tears in her eyes, she said something that nobody forgot. She said, Hollywood always felt far away. Think about that. The girl who felt furthest from Hollywood just became its biggest star. But here's the thing. That was only the beginning. Because just weeks after that night, she made a decision that shocked everyone. And that decision is exactly why we're here today. If you're new here, hit subscribe. Because this channel covers the stories Hollywood doesn't want you to know. So who exactly is Mikey Madison? Not the Oscar winner, not the Star Wars story, just the girl. Before all of it, she grew up in Los Angeles, the city of dreams, the city of Hollywood, and yet it felt unreachable, like it existed in a different world, a world she could see but never touch. No famous parents opening doors, no agent sliding into her DM at 16, no shortcut, nothing, just a quiet determination that nobody around her fully understood. She started acting at 14. Most kids that age are figuring out high school. She was figuring out auditions. Rejection after rejection. Room after room, a mile. Read the lines, thank you, we'll call you. They never called. But she kept going. Then came better things. 6 years, 52 episodes. Working alongside Pamela Adlon. Learning, growing, getting better every single day. It wasn't glamorous. It wasn't viral. Nobody was making YouTube videos about her. But she showed up. Every time. Then Quentin Tarantino called. Once upon a time in Hollywood. A small role, but Tarantino doesn't call just anyone. That meant something. Then Scream. A villain. Dark. Twisted. Fearless. People started paying attention. Slowly, but still. No one was saying Oscar. No one was saying generational talent. She was still, just Mikey. The girl who kept showing up. The girl Hollywood hadn't fully noticed yet. But someone noticed. Someone was watching very carefully. And that someone was about to change everything. That someone was Shawn Baker, a director who doesn't make Hollywood movies. He makes real movies. Raw movies. Movies that feel like life. You've seen his work. Tangerine. The Florida Project. Stories about people Hollywood ignores. People on the edges. People the system forgot. And Shawn Baker had been watching Mikey, studying her, understanding something about her that the industry hadn't figured out yet. So he did something unusual, something almost unheard of in Hollywood. He didn't call her in for an audition. He just cast her. No audition, no screen test. No callbacks. He watched her work. And he knew the role was Anora, a young sex worker from Brooklyn. Complicated, messy, painful, beautiful. The kind of role that terrifies most actresses. The kind of role that can destroy a career if you get it wrong. Mikey said yes. Immediately. No hesitation. No fear, just yes. And what happened on that set was something special. No big budget. No Hollywood trailers. No green screens. Real locations. Real people. Real emotions. Mikey disappeared into Anora completely. Scene after scene. Take after take. Giving everything. Holding nothing back. Then came Cannes. The Cannes Film Festival. The most prestigious film event in the world. And Anora walked away with the Palme d'Or. The highest honor in cinema. Suddenly, people were paying attention. Really paying attention. Oscar nominations came. The industry was shocked. An indie film. A small budget. A girl nobody had been talking about. But there she was. On that stage, the whole world watching, her name called out loud. And with tears streaming down her face, she looked into the camera and said, Hollywood always felt far away. Full circle. 10 years of rejection. 10 years of small roles. 10 years of nobody noticing, all of it leading to that one single moment. But here is the thing about real turning points. They don't just open one door, they open every door. And one of those doors had a very familiar logo on it. A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. You know that line. Everyone knows that line. And Disney wanted Mikey Madison to be part of that world. Star Wars Starfighter. One of the most anticipated projects in Hollywood. Ryan Gosling in the lead. Shawn Levy directing. The man behind some of the biggest movies of the last decade. And they wanted Mikey for the villain. Not a small villain. Not a background villain. The villain. The kind of role that becomes iconic. The kind of role that follows you forever. Think about it. Oscar winner. Star Wars villain. Star Wars villain. That combination would have made her untouchable. When the news leaked, the internet exploded. Fans were losing their minds. Industry insiders were calling it a done deal. Everyone assumed she would say yes. Obviously, she would say yes. Who says no to Star Wars? So negotiations started. Disney came to the table. Numbers were discussed. Contracts were drafted. And somewhere in those rooms, something went wrong. Here is what we know. Disney offered. Mikey's team countered. Disney pushed back. And the gap never closed. But here is what nobody is saying out loud. This was never just about money. Mikey Madison had just won the Best Actress Oscar, the highest individual honor in cinema. And Disney was offering her a supporting role. No top billing, no creative input, no guarantee of where this character would go. Just show up, wear the costume. Follow our rules, our franchise, our vision, not yours. And Mikey looked at that offer, really looked at it, and said no, just like that. The same way she said no to playing it safe her entire career. The same way she said yes to Anora when everyone else was scared. Disney moved on. Mia Goth got the role, just like that, as if Mikey was never even considered, as if the conversation never happened. And that reaction from Disney said everything, because to Disney, actors are replaceable, franchises are forever. But Mikey Madison knew something Disney forgot. So did she. Did she? An Oscar winner is not a costume. An Oscar winner is not a placeholder. And she was not about to let anyone treat her like one. Not even the most powerful studio in the world. So if she's not a placeholder, what is she? That's the real question, and her actions answer it better than any interview ever could. Think about this. In a world where every actor has Instagram, every actress has TikTok, every celebrity has a carefully managed social media presence, Mikey Madison has nothing. No Instagram, no TikTok, no viral moments, no brand deals, nothing. In today's Hollywood, that's almost rebellious. People told her she needed it. Publicists told her she needed it. The industry told her she needed it. She didn't care. She didn't care. Because Mikey Madison understands something most people in Hollywood have forgotten. Attention is not the same as respect. Followers are not the same as legacy. And going viral is not the same as being great. So instead of building a social media empire, she built something else. A body of work. Well, look at what's coming. Reptilia, directed by Alejandro Lanz, the man behind Monos, one of the most intense filmmakers alive today. Then The Mask of Red Death, at 24. Gothic horror, dark, atmospheric, the kind of film that stays with you for weeks. And then The Social Reckoning, the story of Frances Haugen, the Facebook whistleblower, the woman who stood up against one of the most powerful companies in human history. Mikey Madison will play her. Think about that choice. She could have played a Star Wars villain. Instead, she chose to play a real woman, a brave woman, a woman who said no to power. Sound familiar? Every single project tells the same story. No franchises, no safe choices, no easy money, just craft, just truth, just work that matters. While actresses her age are signing Marvel deals, she's signing with a 24, while others are counting followers. She's counting takes. While Hollywood chases algorithms, she chases something real, and the results speak for themselves. Those directors who never called her back, they're calling now. Those rooms that felt closed, they're open now. Those people who looked past her, they can't look away now. Can look away now. But here's what makes Mikey Madison truly different. She didn't change to get here. She stayed exactly who she was. Through every rejection, through every small role, through every year of being invisible, she never became what Hollywood wanted her to be. She waited until Hollywood became what she needed it to be. And that is not luck. That is not talent alone. That is character. the rarest thing in this industry, or any industry. So the question was never whether Mikey Madison would make it. The question was always, was Hollywood ready for someone like her? 10 years of invisible, 1 Oscar, 1 no, and a career that just keeps growing. Mikey Madison didn't play the game. She changed it. Now I want to hear from you. Did she make the right call saying no to Star Wars? Or did she leave the biggest opportunity of her life on the table? Drop your answer in the comments. I read every single one. If this story hit different, hit like. It genuinely helps this channel grow. And if you're not subscribed yet, you're going to want to be. Because next week, there's another actress, another decision, another no. But this time, the consequences were very different. Very different. See you then.